Hi friends, I'm Parvez and this is our 7th video in Python programming language. In this video we're going to learn about Python dictionary. So dictionary is a collection of data of values which is unordered and it is also changeable. Or we can say that a dictionary in Python is a collection of key value pairs. Now each key is connected to a value and you can use a key to access the value associated with that key. Now, a key value can be a number, a string, or a list, or even another dictionary. In fact, you can use any object that you can create in Python as a value in a dictionary. In Python, dictionaries are written with curly brackets. Now, let me just show you an example of dictionary. For example, I'm going to create, first you need to give the name of the dictionary. For example, I'm going to create a dictionary of person. Now, after that, you need to create the curly brackets. And now in here, you need to add the key and also the value that is associated with that key. For example, I'm going to add the key as a name and the value, I'm going to just give it, for example, a name in here. And after that, for example, I'm going to add another key in here and I need to add the value for that key like this. And for example, let me just add another key in here and also the value is this is the value. So you can see that a dictionaries are key value pairs. We have key and also we have value associated with that key. Now, for example, if you see the type of this person, if I say print type person, you can see that we are receiving a dictionary class. So you can see the class is related to dict class. Okay, now, so for example, I want to print the values. Now I can say print person and let me run this. You can see that this is our dictionary in here and we have our key and also associated value with that key. So name, last name, and also the email with their data. Okay, now if you want to access a specific value, for example, I want to access this value of name. So for that you need to just give the key of that value. So now let me just show you. Now in here I can say print. After that I need to add my dictionary name. So for example, this is person, and after that, for example, I want to access this value. So for that you need to add the key of that value. So the key is name. And now if I run this, you can see that now I have my value in here. For example, you can do this for all and we can just say person last name. So this is the key name, and also we are going to print person, and in here we can add email. And now if I run this, you can see that we are receiving the values in here. As with most new programming concepts, using dictionaries takes practice, and once you have worked with dictionaries for a bit, you will soon see how effectively they can model real-world situations. Now let's add new key value pairs. So dictionaries are dynamic structures and you can add new key value pairs to a dictionary at any time. For example, to add a new key value pair, you would give the name of the dictionary followed by the new key in the square brackets along with the new value. Now let me just show you. For example, let me just remove this. So in here I have my print. Let me just print person. This is my original dictionary. Now I'm going to add another key value pair to this dictionary. So right now if I run this, you can see that we are receiving our original dictionary in here, so with the name, last name, and also email. Now I want to add another key value pair to this dictionary. As I have already said, that you can add new key value pair by adding the name of the dictionary, and after that you need to specify the key that you want to add. For example, I want to add phone, and after that you need to specify the value for this key that you want to add. Let me just add a number in here like this. And now if let me just add this like this. Okay, now if I print person, and you can see that now, let me just bring it in here. So now you can see that this is our original dictionary, and in here we have our new dictionary that we have added a new key value pair. So you can see that in here we have phone, the key, and also the value is the phone number. Now you can also print, for example, we can print person, and we can print this newly added key value pair. So we can add the key, and if I run this, you will see that I can get the data or the value of that key in here. Okay, now let's learn that how you can create an empty dictionary. So for right now we have a dictionary, and we have key and also the value for the data. For creating of the empty dictionary, so now let me just show you. Now sometimes you need to create an empty dictionary and then add some items to the dictionary. To start filling an empty dictionary, we define a dictionary with an empty set of braces and then add each key value pairs on its own line. Now let me show you the example what I mean. For example, I'm going to create an empty dictionary of workers, and so now if I print now this, you can see that we are receiving an empty dictionary. So you can see that it's empty. Now we want to add data to this dictionary. So for adding data to this empty dictionary, first we are going to add the name of the dictionary, for example worker, and after that you need to specify the key for the value, for example name, and let me just add name in here. So this is the first data. Now if I print worker and if I run this, you can see now our dictionary is not empty, and we have a data, a key value pair data in here. Now let's add another one in here. So worker, for example email, and for the email I'm going to just give an email address in here as whatever you want. You can just give it in here, and if I run this, you can see that now I have two data in this dictionary, and also you can access to a specific value. For example, we can print worker, and we can get the name, and we can print get the email address like this. And if you run this, you can see that we are receiving our value or data in here. Okay, now let's learn that how you can update or modify a value of dictionary. As I've already said, that dictionaries are changeable. It means that you can change or modify or update the value of a dictionary. Now to modify a value in a dictionary, give the name of the dictionary with the key in square brackets, and then the new value you want associated with that key. Now in here, for example, let me just remove or we can add it in here. So in here I'm going to just say worker, and I want to update the email. So let me just say updated@gmail.com. Now if I print worker and if I print email, you will see that our email is updated. Okay, now you can see that this is updated, and in the first we don't have an update in here. Now if I print the complete dictionary in here, so now you can see in here we have our updated email address. Now also you can remove a key value pair in a dictionary. Now when you no longer need the value that is stored in a dictionary, you can use the del keyword to remove a key value pair. For example, I don't need to this email address and I want to remove this. So for that we can, let me just remove these two, and here we can just say del, we can add del keyword, and after that you need to add the dictionary name, for example worker, and now you need to add the key of the value that you want to delete, for example email, and after that we are going to just print our worker. And if I run this, so now you can see that in here now we don't have email address because we have removed the email address. And if you want to access the email, you will see that we are receiving an error in here. So now you can see we are receiving trace speak error in here. Okay, now let's learn that how you can use get to access a value. Now right now you can see that we are adding for example we're adding the key of the dictionary and we can access to the value, but using keys in square brackets to retrieve the value from a dictionary might cause some problems. If the key doesn't exist, you will get an error. So for example in here we don't have this email key and you can see that we are receiving this error. Now we can handle this using the get method. Now let me just show you. Let me just remove this too. Okay, and right now our email is deleted, so we can just say print worker dot get, and we want to get email if the email was not deleted, or if it was accessible we want to get this email. If this email was not accessible and it was deleted, we want to give a warning in here or an error. We can just say no email key exists. Okay, right now we should receive this because we don't have email in here. Now if I run this, so you can see that we are receiving no email key exists. Now if I comment this, okay, now we have our email, and if I run this, you can see that we are receiving our updated@gmail.com in here. So like this you can work with dictionaries in Python. If you have any question, please let me know, and also for further information you can just check my website geekscholars.com.